Hey, I am here doing Mini Jam 69 playthroughs, feedback videos, whatever you want to call them. I'm just playing jam entries and giving my thoughts, my opinions. So I am here with Devil's Intern, and I launched the game briefly just to see if like audio is set up correctly and all that. I don't think there's any music, but let's get into it. I don't know what this was made on. I'm kind of curious because I don't know like what program has like a lot of this. Unless it's like, oh wait, this. Oh hey, it literally loaded back where I was, so it straight up saved. Huh. Well, that was obviously just yeah. I'll go to the main menu. I gotta start from scratch. I gotta. That's as far as I got. Literally, basically the first dialogue. Hmm. So this is Devil's Intern. The title is a little cut off, but that's fine. It's also down here, but the Devil's part is it blends a little bit into the background, but that's fine. Is there a full screen option? There we go. Let's go into full screen. Never mind. Oh wait, perfect. All according to plan. I meant to do that. I know what this program, how this how this works. So there's audio settings, but I don't know if that's like built in or not. I'm not getting any audio. Anyways, so I assume this is a story-based experience. I've played a few VNs, and these are all pretty VN-y options. Don't judge me. I'm judging you. Nice mug. Speaker of the judges. We are your judges. Tell us your name. You can put your name. Just go with Prinny. Hello, Prinny. Do you want to play a game? Very jigsaw. I mean, I'm here to play a game, right? Am I? Yes. Wonderful. That's the answer we wanted to hear. Well, that's good. Welcome to hell. Aw, this is nice. That's what I want. I want to get to hell, and I want there to be a surprise party, a welcoming party. Where do you want to go? Oh, damn, hell's big. It's the size of like a single office building. Let's go to the basement. Yeah, that is really fucking spooky. That's really creepy. You decide that someone without a clear goal best not enter the basement. I agree. Where do you want to go? Cleaning room. The strong smell of cleaning product deters you from entering this room for now. Where do you want to go? Conference room. You look around the conference room. Nobody's here. World's best Greg. Dang, I should take that mug. You do, however, spot a poster on the wall. I assume it means the hang in there poster, and not the graph of something happened. I don't know what happened here, but it goes straight down, flat lines, and then goes back up. You do, however, spot a poster. It shows a kitten hanging from a tree branch with the caption, "Hang in there." This truly is hell. You decide you've seen enough and turn back. Yeah, you know what? I've never seen this poster in like a happy environment. So he's you better not be sad. I'm kind of going through this in the opposite order. I don't know if they expect like if I'm expected to go top to down, but or top to bottom, but I'm going bottom to top, I guess. I guess I can mix it up. Let's skip break room for now. Because I'm a good employee. Greg was here. As you hear the sound of copy, or you as you enter, you hear the sounds of copy machines. A big copy machine stands in the center of the room and is spitting out dozens of forms per second. I guess that's to be expected of the copy room. You also spot a shredder in the corner. You see, there's the put your hand in shredder option, but there's also a sign saying don't put my hand in the shredder. You put your hand in the shredder. Turn on the shredder. You move to flip the on switch of the shredder. PA system beep beep beep. Please be advised, the shredder is not a toy. You may get hurt when playing with it. More importantly, it may break. That is pretty important. We only got this one shredder because of stupid people like you. Wow. Disappointed you leave the copy room. I am disappointed. I was expecting... I wanted a hook hand. Can I, like, go back? Can I try again? Take my hand back out. What an adventure. Pleased with yourself, you decide to leave the copy room. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Just walk into the room, put your hand in the shredder, walk out. Ah, yes. Honestly, that's like playing Russian roulette. Because all these shredders I've ever seen are like automatic. You just put the paper in and it starts going. So it's kind of like... It's like Russian roulette, but you lose your hand in a shredder. God, that's horrible. Undercover secretary. Welcome, Prinny. You must be one of the new ones. Listen to me, because I'll only tell you this once. You are in hell. I know. I got a big welcoming sign saying welcome to hell. Why? There's a lot to do here, and I don't have time to answer your... Yeah, I don't have time to answer your petty questions. There are a ton of newcomers coming in every day, and we are bottomlessly overcrowded, which means that there's a lot of work to be done. So you'll have to help us out. Have to. Oh, crap. History. Firstly, I've got too many of these forms to fill out. Oh, I'm an expert in this field. I know exactly what I need. So can you please go to the copy room and shred it? If I have to, I'd rather... Sure thing. I'm on it. That's sweet of you, or whatever she said. That's so sweet of you. Get on with it now. I'm a little sad that there's no Sprite for the secretary. She won't even let me finish my own sentences. Where do you want to go? Well, I'm supposed to go to the copy room, but I haven't been to the break room. You open the door to the break room. The floor is lava. It is bubbling quietly. Because of the enormous heat just standing in the open door... because of the enormous heat, just standing in the open door is already exhausting and painful. Jump into the lava. Your skin burns off your flesh in a matter of milliseconds. Beep, beep, beep. Please be advised, it is not permitted to enter the break room during working hours. Your next break is scheduled in 923,875 millennia. Oh god, this is my dumb's good to show. I don't remember how much a millennia is. I always get it mixed up. A millennia is 100 years. No, that's a century. Decade is 10, so millennia would be 1,000 years. So this would be 923 million years? Maybe? Probably? No, time's pretty relative. Maybe that'll feel really short, you know. All damned souls currently in the break room will be revived, re-killed, and placed at the entrance. Thank you for your cooperation. So I died. I think. Do you think eventually you'd get used to it? Like, do you think dying is, like, relaxing when you're immortal? Possibly. I guess I should go shred some paper. And like the retired... Okay. You quickly spot the shredder in the corner. You feed it the forms and applications. And like a retired guitarist, you are done shredding. With a job well done, you decide to leave. Am I done shredding? Am I done shredding? Put my hand in the shredder. Turn on the shredder. Dang. I want the hand shred ending. That wasn't so hard, was it? No, I'm an expert. Actually, it was very difficult. It was the perfect amount of challenge for me. No, it was actually quite easy. She cuts you off by rolling her eyes. That was a rhetorical question. Well, I gave you a rhetorical answer. Still, maybe you aren't as slow as you look. Well, thank you. But I actually have nothing more for you to do for you, since you just shredded all of my tasks. Go check the conference room. I'm sure someone over there would love your help. So, wait. I guess I'll... Wait, I thought there was like a ton of work. Wait a minute. Does that mean... Can I like leave? Can I just chill in the break room and die? Greg, hey, Prinny, you must be new here. You like... I just arrived a couple hours ago. New like what the cat girls in anime say? Oh well. How do you know my name? I might have been stalking you through our surveillance system. Oh, Greg. Anyways. I got a task for you. That's why you're here, right? No. The last intern actually died recently. That's why we got a lot of work left here. Yeah, but if he died, doesn't he just come right back? Poor Trevor. Does he get like a pay? Does he get a paid vacation for dying? As you might, but very probably don't know, we used to have some additional offices down in the basement. But since the elevator doesn't go down to the basement, nobody actually works there. Like all offices, the one in the basement are also connected to our pneumatic tube system to deliver mail and packages. And like all pneumatic tube systems, it sucks. Literally, of course, but also figuratively. Stuff always gets lost in these tubes and ends up in the basement. So could you please go into the basement and check for mail? Sure thing, Greg. Where do you want to go? To the spooky basement. This place is darker than a joke about a recently deceased person. Trevor. What's a good Trevor joke? I don't know very many Trevor-based dead Trevor jokes. You run your hand along the wall to feel for a light switch. When you finally flip it, or find it, you flip it on. Rarg. Rarg. Cough, cough. Rarg. Cough. I said leave me alone. I don't get my sleep, you don't get your mail. You don't get your packages, you don't get anything. So go. Don't forget to turn off the lights. Go and remember to turn off the lights. Turn off the light. Leave the light on. Are you still standing there? What do you want? I said go away. Greg told me to get the mail. It's really angry. Rawr. Tell Greg he should get the mail himself. Who are you anyways? I am Prinny. I started working here today. I see. You're new here, so I will repeat it again. If I don't get my sleep, you don't get your mail, you don't get your packages, you don't get anything. Now I'm awake anyways. Rear lamp flicker. For the first time, you see the monster properly. A horrifying beast as high as the ceiling and as terrifying as a nightmare. Welcome to my kingdom. The basement monster gestures vaguely in all directions. Completely distraught, you take small steps towards the monster. Since you're here now, let me invite you to a round of cards. There it is. The limit. The limit for the jam. Cards. I kind of forgot about it. I was kind of getting swept up with trying to put my hand in a shredder. So, down here you can get quite bored. So do you have cards with you? Cards. The tarot cards. Specifically, those of the major arcana. No. Unbelievable. Well, so you can play with me. I'll give you a starter deck of cards. Basement monster pulls a deck of cards into your hand bag. Puts the English. Do you read it? Thank you. What about the mail? Let's make a deal. If you play a round of cards with me, then I'll give you the mail. What happens if I lose? Don't worry about it. I just play for fun. Okay, but I don't even know the rules yet. I'll explain it to you. Each of us draw 3 cards from our own deck. The cards have different numerical values. From these 3 cards, you can choose one and then play it. I also play 1 card. The card who has the higher number wins the round. Loser gets points deducted. The game is over when the first player has no more points. Seems that to be a completely random game. Yeah, you know what? That's kind of spot on. That does sound like sometimes you can read your opponents to predict what they will play. Got it? No. Explain it to you. Oh. No. Yes, I think. Let's rock. The basement monster looks confident. You're going down. Aw, a princess. Wait, but I don't know how much the princess is worth. I assume either of these are better. You play the Empress. Okay, so Priestess. I read words. High Priestess. 2 to my 3. The Empress, how is this possible? Well, you see, Kaiba. My deck has no pathetic cards. Give me 5. So he said give me 5. Does that mean he got a 5? I mean, if I beat him here, he dies, right? And I got... Ah, God, Roman numerals, why am I think... This is either 4 or 6, and I don't remember which. Well, I guess I'm about to find out. The Hierophant Green. Your Emperor is no match for my Hierophant. Damn, I could not deflect the Emerald Splash. You draw the Lovers. Yeah, so right side one is 6. I don't know, I'll play my biggest card. Hey, the Lovers, how is this possible? God, I can't stop thinking about why did JoJo ruin me? Anyways. Draw Wheel of Fortune. Cute. Oh wait, I have to beat him again? Big number. Wheel of Fortune, how is this possible? I don't know. Well, you beat me on your first game? That's pretty good. Which is ironic, since only the bad people are supposed to end up here in hell. Well, you see, Basement Monster, my secret is I'm in hell because I cheat at card games. Thanks, I guess. I'm missing with you, kiddo. Kafka. You earned the mail, fair and square here. You know what? I think hell would be pretty funny if the entire concept was that, like, it's just like a slightly terrible, like, office space where everything, like, is decided by playing, like, bad card games. Like, specifically, I can't think of any off the top of my head. Or just, like, really, hell is just, like, the normal world, but, like, the only way you decide things is by playing just random games that are, like, not really good games. The mail in your backpack, you decide to go back to Greg. And Greg was in the conference room. Thanks for getting me those letters, but it took you a long time. Oh no, don't tell me. What matters is that you... Oh, what kept you? Oh no, don't tell me. What matters is that you got the job done. I can see that you enjoyed your job as a messenger. So, go to the secretary and ask her for the form 661969. 661969 and return back here. And just between you and me, I double clicked. And just between you and me, at the end of the day, you have to go to the devil himself, and he might give you a real job. But I have to warn you, a day in hell can be endless. Haha, endless. Greg continues to laugh about his own quote-unquote joke. Listen, Greg is the funniest demon being in existence. That wasn't a quotations joke. That was like a... I don't know. It was a bad joke. You decide to leave and get the form from the secretary. Where do you want to go? So, I guess I'll say this because I haven't given basically any criticism or feedback of this game. It's like really heavily story based, right? Because it's basically a VN. So like I kind of, when it comes to like evaluating stories in my personal opinion, I think it's best to like kind of get through the whole thing, see how you feel about it. Usually I wait a day or two to see like how something sits with me. I won't do that here. I'll just give my thoughts, but so far I'm enjoying it. It's got like a sense of humor. It's just an enjoyable little thing so far. The card game itself was pretty simple. I mean, it was literally just pick your biggest card, unless you think they have a small card, in which case I guess you just want to go slightly above it, maybe. But even then, maybe not. But I like the humor and I like the tone and I'm liking the characters. The secretary's mean, but other than that, Greg's a cool dude. I wish there was sprites for the characters, like more art for the characters. Basement Demon got a bit of art in a way. The secretary is sitting idly at her desk. Greg sends me, I'm looking for love. You ain't gonna find it here. I can only supply you with tasks and forms. And I'd like a form, please. 661969 to be exact. It's not that easy. Even if I wanted to, I can't give you that form. You see, it's locked in this safe. She vaguely gestures in a direction. And the cleaning lady changes all the security codes regularly, and she hasn't told me the new ones yet. Go ask her for it. What? Why does the cleaning lady do that? Even though we're pretty strict about locking papers into safes, the rules for who may know the code are actually pretty relaxed. Decide to take on this epic quest and return to the lobby. Cleaning room. Hell's best mom. You spot the cleaning lady doing cleaning related work in her cleaning room. Wait. You spot the cleaning lady doing cleaning related work in her cleaning room. It's a pretty good. Excuse me, please. I don't mean to interrupt, but can you tell me the new security code for the safe? Oh my god, oh, finally someone's visiting me. How sweet of you. Everyone's always so busy. They only ever talk to me while I'm cleaning their rooms. Nobody ever bothers to come visit me here. You must be new here. Oh my god, a visitor. You probably haven't come here before. Those people, after working here for some time, feel they have become too important to visit me. Promise me you won't be like them? I don't know, you're being a little clingy already. Elle's best mom. How can I make such a big promise? I already don't want to be here. It's easy. Just say I hereby promise officially not to be like the others. I could still avoid you in like a different way. That's something. That's always an option, right? I just want to get out. I'm not a huge fan of chemical smells. I hereby promise officially not to become like the others. The cleaning lady gives you a hug. You know, unfortunately for you, I'm already like the others. I don't think I have a sprite either. Thank you so much. Author's note, this is a work of fiction. As such, it presents some situations that should not be attempted in real life. Please do not hug people you just met during the pandemic. Stay safe. So I feel like, I don't think this was intentional, but this author's note is, like, I think unintentionally hilarious. Because it says, some of the situations presented should not be attempted in real life. And the one it points out is, don't hug people during a pandemic, which is, you know, a good lesson. And, you know, something, pandemic talk. But I tried to put my hand in a shredder and turn it on. Oh, this was pretty nice. Cleaning lady, let's go off you. Now, don't get me wrong, I like working here. Who better to clean the devil's company than his own mom? I've been looking after him since he was just a little fallen angel. Oh, wait, the cleaning lady is Satan's mom? Satan's a dick! Look at me babble on about the good old days. You wanted something, right? Yes, the security code. Have you got some pen and paper to write it down? I'll only tell you the code once. Wait, so I'll be honest, I thought the author's note was like right before the credits, and I was gonna be like, oh, this was kind of sweet because it's like a jam game, so it's kind of short. But it keeps going, which means that they put the author's note like, hey, don't go hugging random people during a pandemic. But they didn't put this on for the hand shredder or jumping into lava. I know those are both a lot more extreme, but it's like, it's really funny to me that it's like Yeah, that's something so ludicrous that nobody would do it. I'll only tell you the code once, so you better not forget it. The cleaning lady is about to give the code to the safe. You, the player, will have to remember that code. If you don't have a good memory, it is advised to get some real pen and paper and write down the code. I have a bad memory. You wrote the code, you might want to restart the game to see it again. Sorry about that. Understandable. The code is... I can't wait for it to go by super fast. 3. Oh. Yes. I'm like leaning over my paper to try to continue writing it. So that's 3. Oh, that's it. The code is 3. Oh. I don't need that pen anymore. Oh, alright, thanks. Oh, where was the safe? I'm pretty sure it's the secretary's office, right? Secretary sketching funny faces into her desk with her fingernails. You're back earlier than expected. Then again, my expectations for you are incredibly low. No, low. My expectations for you are incredibly low. Understandable. You know what? It's better to... I prefer that. I'd rather break those expectations than not. Ooh, 3 or 11. It's 11. The secretary gets angry. Who the frick gives numbers in binary? You imbecile! After calming down a bit, the secretary taps the button marked 3. I feel bad that I didn't notice that was binary 3. I like recently learned all about binary and I'm just like, oh yes, 11. The safe opens up and reveals a stack of papers. The secretary leaves through them until she finds the one she's looking for. Here you go. Puts the form into your fanny pack. Did my like backpack slowly devolve into a fanny pack? I feel like I devolved. After rolling her eyes for an uncomfortably long time, she shoos you out of the room. With the form, you are ready to return to Greg. Greg is sitting idly on the floor as you approach him. Here's the form I was supposed to get you. This is all wrong. You're supposed to get the form 666-1969. You get a little bit nervous. A mistake on your first day could cost you your job. I guess it's hell, so that's possible. Is Greg messing with me? Like, I feel like Greg's messing with me. Which one did I get then? This is 6961999. Oh, it's upside down. You're holding it upside down. Oh, he's holding it upside down. I knew that. It was a test. Yes, a test. You passed it with flying colors. Say, have you been to the cleaning lady yet? Yes. Did you just say tell the truth? No! Go to the cleaning lady and tell her that someone has spilled their coffee in the copy room and it needs to be cleaned up. It's not my hand, is it? Like, this is going to be the final plot twist, is that somebody was drinking my hand. Start sweating. Okay, it was me. I spilled the coffee. I wanted to see if I could flip the cup in the air like a pancake and catch it again. And I was this close, actually. You decide it's best to escape the situation by looking for the cleaning lady. You approach the cleaning lady as she's emptying buckets of dirty water into a hole in the floor. At the bottom of the hole is some lava that turns into cobblestone as soon as the water touches it. Greg sends me to tell you that the copy room needs cleaning. You see, nobody bothers coming here. Stupid Greg just sending other people over here. Don't get me wrong, you coming here is greatly appreciated. I'll take you over a coffee cup juggling Greg any day of the week. I have to finish up with these buckets here first, though. If you need it done quickly, I can give you the mop and you can go clean the room yourself. Uh, wait. Wait for the cleaning. Do I be a dick to Satan's mom and just like, yeah, no, you clean it. It's not like I have anything better to do. And again, she is the cleaning lady. Then again, she like if she goes to the copy room, she might come across somebody to talk to. She seems lonely and wants to talk to somebody. So this is the best choice. I still have some other tasks to do for Greg, so I think it'll be fine if you do it once you find the time. No worries, it's my job after all. Exactly. Have fun with these other tasks then. Gives you a big smile. You leave determined task Greg for your next task. Where do you go? I'm going to the copy room. Oh wait, there's actual unique things now. As you enter as you spot a huge puddle of coffee on the floor. Several files have drowned in there. You don't know how to deal with the situation. You decide to leave. That is the most relatable piece of dialogue in this entire game so far. I feel that. Where do you want to go? I am kind of glad that like it's kind of a nature of VNs that they're like they're not super gameplay heavy, so I don't have to so I don't really have much to like talk about in the case of like feedback. But it's kind of nice because I'd try to probably fill the space, and this is a VN, so it's kind of longer than most jam games. Okay, where is Greg's conference room? You enter the room. Greg spins around on his office chair and looks at you. I was expecting you. Is it done? You know, I just want to say, for having a population issue, like the secretary said that there was like it was like bottoming out or something. I don't remember, but it's amazing. I've only talked to 3 people. The cleaning lady will mop the copy room once she's done with her own work. Oh no, I cannot wait this long. The coffee will soak into the carpet, and nobody in their right mind would like the smell of coffee. Hell has carpets? Wait. Actually, you have to do it. Off you go, get the mop, and then mop like you've never mopped before. Well, I'm gonna spot Greg hiding under his desk. Did you hear too? Quickly, put on this limited glove or they will take control of your hands. It's really weirded out. You pretend not to have heard what Greg said and just quickly leave. I don't know, he's on to something. Cleaning room. As she's folding the devil's laundry. Greg said that mopping can't wait. I need to mop and I need it now. It's really great to see how determined you are to get your job done. Throws you the mop from behind her back. You jump into the air and in slow motion catch the mop mid-flight while explosions go off where you were just standing. As you leave to clean the copy room, you put on a cool pair of sunglasses. You cannot stop the mop. I love this. This is why I'm here. Where do you want to go? Copy room. As you enter, you hear the sound of copy rooms. You spot a huge puddle of coffee on the floor. Several files have drowned in there. You try licking or nibbling the coffee up from the floor, but it turns out to be more difficult than expected. Suddenly you have a great idea, or at least one better than drinking the coffee. Is it to mop the floor? Is my better idea to mop the floor? You disassemble the mop and try using the handle as a straw. Whoa. That's a big brain. Smart. Once the puddle and flies are gone, you reassemble the mop. What is wrong with me? Why do I have these options? Pleased with what you've done, you leave the room. I should return the mop to the cleaning lady. I should not. You approach the cleaning lady as she's sorting dust particles by color. Good luck. No wonder mopping wasn't getting done. That's an insane task. Unless Hell's just has like no dust. Nice of you to return so quickly while I was working. I found these tarot cards. You can have them if you want. She safely stores the tarot cards under your hat. Challenge the cleaning lady to a duel. Do you want to battle me? I'm not into that sort of thing. You should challenge the basement monster. While you're there, make sure you say hello to it from me. With that, you are on the way to the basement. Oh, am I actually going to the basement to play some Yu-Gi-Oh? Spot the basement monster in the center of the room. Okay, spot maybe isn't the right word when it takes up most of the space in the basement. Oh, it's you again. The cleaning lady sends her regards. And then I capped him in the back of the head. Oh, how nice. I'm glad Mama Devil thinks of me. While you're down here, are you up for another round of tarot? Do people just... Why don't people just leave their rooms? Is everybody just like... They just like were lazy for an entire eternity to the point that like their skin melded to their seats? He doesn't even have skin. Wait, what? Are you here for a round of tarot? Most definitely. Let's get on with it then. Looks confident. You're going down. I don't have anything better than this dude. So magician, I assume? Isn't X 10? So wouldn't this be 9? So would this not be 9? So I'm pretty sure 2 is the priestess, which means that... I feel like I've seen 3, and I don't think that was a dude. But I don't have a 2. Yeah, so I was right. It was the magician. The Emperor, how is this possible? This monster is so bad at this. Just... How is this possible? Oh, I drew the lovers. What a noble card. So I assume it's a noble. I think the lovers is 6, and I think the king is like, the emperor is 5? That's the empress. Lovers, how is this possible? I like the tells. The whole tell mechanic is kind of goofy. It's like, you have to guess the range of his cards based on like the very obvious, like the very clear clue he gives. You draw strength, which is 3 after 5? Wouldn't that be 8? Wait a minute, I don't know Roman numerals. Do you know that cats have 9 lives? Play the hermit. You play the hermit. So hermit is 9. 2 times the hermit? Basement wait, he takes damage for that? Beaten at my own game. Well, I did have fun though. But now I really have to go. Greg was already quite annoyed earlier. I'll let that old grump rant to himself. He just commands everyone around and does nothing himself. Yeah, that's very true. I'd love to play a trick on him, but I don't feel comfortable leaving this basement. What kind of basement monster would I be if I weren't in the basement? I don't know, you'd just be a monster. You'd be a normal monster. Can you please go up there and pull a prank on Greg? That sounds fun. As you leave, you are already planning out your prank on Greg. Where do you want to go? You sneak into the conference room and spot Greg sitting in one of the many corners with his back turned to you. This is the perfect opportunity to pull a prank on him. Please let me put his hand into a shredder. Oh geez, play prank that involves 2 squirrels and a yogurt. An elaborate fake of the Mona Lisa. Involves a kitten with Alzheimer's. Yeah, you dress up as a kitten with Alzheimer's. While slipping into the role, you almost forget that you wanted to prank Craig. You execute the prank perfectly. I have to say, that was a really great prank. Especially how you got that hot air balloon in the closet. But also, what the hell do you think you're doing? Playing pranks on your coworker is not cool. What? But I, like, had a hot air balloon. With a work ethic like that, your day will never end. Oh, I'm sorry, Greg. How can I make it up to you? Pull a prank on our coworker, the basement monster, but you just... Off you go. To the basement. Yeah, to the basement like so many others before you. I know it's. I think I said that earlier, but still, I don't know why that kind of. Yes, actually, but I'm not going to. I don't like him much. You know what? When you're playing a VN and the character kind of like talks for themselves in that way, it feels really nice when you're in like agreement with them. That's always like a risk thing though. Like if he ends up saying something that like I disagree, like as a player I disagree with, that can create like a discontinuity. But I mean, I've played VNs with character like where the entire premise is the main character is somebody you don't agree with, so it can work. It's just in this, it feels like this situation I'm supposed to line up with the character, and in this case, I totally did, which is great. Screw Greg. Like, oh, like a two interfering Wi-Fi routers. We're on the same wavelength. Let's play another round of Tarot. Oh, so by pranking the monster, which I'm not gonna do because Greg. What we really mean is let's play Yu-Gi-Oh again. He said, oh, he has the levers, which is bigger than, which is smaller than strength. Strength, how is this possible? Basement monster loses damage. You draw justice. Well, 9, I have an 11. Justice, how is this possible? Basement monster loses some HP. You draw the chariot, which is 12? This card seems strong. Yeah, but is it the chariot? Oh, it's better than the chariot. Oh, no. Wait a minute. No, my chariot. Your crown should have been mine. Ayo. And I was able to save my bigger... Oh, I won. Oh, you've become quite the tough opponent with your new cards. You dab. Anyway, so this was my playthrough of... No, I'm just kidding. Time for me to get going. That's how I like to leave rooms. You just, like... You win in Yu-Gi-Oh! And then you just dab and then you walk out. Can you deliver something to Mama Devil? It was so lovely of her to let you deliver... I can't wait for the... Is the monster... Is the basement monster the devil? Like, is he just, like, chilling? He just doesn't want to work, so he just spends all the day... Like, he just sits in the basement playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It was so lovely of her to let you deliver her greetings that I made an origami bouquet of flowers, all out of the letters I've got lying around here. The basement monster gives you said origami flower bouquet. Strangely, it also smells like of roses and tulips. And give her the kindest of regards with it, please. Of course. That you are on the way to the cleaning lady to deliver this violation of secrecy of correspondence. Wait. Oh, yeah, because they're letters. As you enter, you see the cleaning lady shooing the dust rabbits up back from their hutch. Oh, hello again. I didn't expect to see you back so soon. I probably could spend more time going from, like, to other rooms when I'm not supposed to and get, like, unique things, but there could be so much dialogue. I don't know. You give her the flower bouquet. These are the from the basement monster. It also told me to give you his best wishes. Aww. She blushes. That's so sweet of it. And you, what a nice surprise. I've got an idea. You really helped me out a lot today and even surprised me with this exquisite piece of craftsmanship. I'll go to my son right now, and I'm going to ask him for a quick appointment with you. The cleaning lady storms off in the direction of the devil's office, and you follow her. She goes inside while you wait in the front door. You cannot make out a few words except for a few yes, moms. Finally, the cleaning lady comes out of the office. You can go in now. She winks as she leaves and stores some new tarot cards in your front pocket of your overalls. Why do I why do I have so many different ways of holding cards? Here goes nothing. Oh, man. The devilish atmosphere fills the room. I wouldn't even call this a devilish atmosphere. He just looks like he's about to go Super Saiyan on me. I love Mom. Please, sit down. You do as you're told. So my mother was talking about you quite a lot and complimented pretty much every aspect of your behavior. Because I am being or because I am a sincere being, I will make you this offer. If you can defeat me in a mostly fair game of tarot, you will get a promotion. What kind of promotion? Well, you'll become Mr. Manager, and that means you get to hire a new employee to do your tasks for you. Whoa, Mr. Manager. Just manager, we don't say Mr. Alright, but what happens if I lose? Enough with the questions. Do you want to challenge me or not? Of course, I'm a god at this game. I accept your twisted challenge. Let's decide the eternal fate of your immortal soul with a card game. The devil looks confident. You're going down. Aww. Wait, he has the same tells? So he has the lovers, unless he's lying. Ooh. Strength, how is this possible? Devil loses some HP. Do you like horses? How much was the chariot? It's almost like a memory game, just trying to remember. I don't know, I guess I could just be safe and... Pretty sure the hermit's better. The hermit? How is this possible? The devil loses some HP. I hate that my mind is trying to remember the stands. Holy moly. Hierophant green. Justice, how is this possible? Strength. I know, wasn't Strength the monkey? I gotta stop thinking about JoJo when tarot cards come up. That's a big sword right there. Oh god, is it Justice? Should I just do a throwaway? Yeah. 9. So 5. Wait a minute, that's cheating. I can't beat 9. Do you like horses? Ooh. Johan, how is this possible? Did you cheat more than me? You cheated? Such a vile attitude fits well here. He grins mischievously. I'll give you the promotion for tricking the trickster. Your twisted mind is something we can really use here. Is the devil really impressed by the fact that I beat him in okay. After the devil kept his word and promoted you to Mr. Manager, just manager, promoted you to just manager. And so you lived happily ever after. Or I mean, you're dead, but also in the afterlife, so you didn't really live happily ever after. You didn't actually live happily ever after, just because you weren't happy all the time. Nobody is, especially in hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some tough times, and sometimes you go through some stuff, and it really takes a toll on you. And it might even seem hopeless, but you have to remember, there's always hope. Not always, of course. If you're doomed to stay in hell forever, things might actually... Look at me rambling on again. Anyways, hope you had fun. The good ending. Wait, there's a bad ending? Is the bad ending when you chicken out? Well, that was great. I really enjoyed that. Obviously there's not much gameplay other than the card game. And the card game, I think, it's pretty simple in the fact that the AI will basically say something that'll tell you exactly what card they have, and you just have to remember which is which. And that works. That was a good complementary kind of implementation for this, what seems like a visual novel engine. The thing is that I've played a game that has a similar mechanic where it's kind of you pick a random you're basically playing a pick the bigger number game, but the AI just didn't tell you what they were going to pick. They didn't give a hint at all, and it was unfair. You couldn't think about your choice. It was just hope you have the better thing. It was more in a rock paper scissors format, which might be even worse. But this game, I think, it's really smart that it tells you what they're going to use. It doesn't tell you either. It doesn't tell you the exact number. They just give you a hint, so you have to kind of learn. And because you don't play the game very often, it's kind of those learning moments really. They're worth more because you spend pretty much the entire game learning how it works to take on the devil. And even in the devil, I kind of knew to save once, but like not burn my good cards. There's a, it's not an extremely in-depth card game, but it's not meant to be. This is a VN. The story is the focus, and I really enjoyed it. The character never did anything completely like out of whack that made me disconnect. Even the really goofy, over the top stuff, like the kitten prank and putting your hand in the shredder. That stuff's great. Really fun. Like it's just a small story experience, and the characters were all they were interesting. That's all you can really ask. Really, that was a lot longer than I thought it would be, especially for a jam game. I don't remember what game jam it was, but there was a game jam I played that had a VN in it, and it was super short. It was just kind of like branching paths, uh, and that was it. But it was like basically one conversation. So I'm surprised that this was as long as it is, and it was really good, really good. Great work, great work. Cheers.